The girl was horrified to discover that black feathers had suddenly sprouted from her body. But even worse, her 5 toes had grown together. Nina was terrified and at a loss. With no other choice, she had to endure the excruciating pain to pull her toes apart. To prevent anyone from discovering this, Nina immediately put on socks. It turned out that Nina was a ballet dancer. In order to get the chance to perform as the Swan Queen, she practiced intensively every day. Little did she know that under her extreme anxiety, her mental state had begun to deteriorate. That day, when Nina returned to the dance studio, the teacher announced news to all the dancers. Because the dance company's lead dancer had accidentally been injured, the new Swan Queen would be selected from among them. However, the performer chosen to play the Swan Queen would have to portray the dual roles of both the White Swan and the Black Swan. Not only the purity and kindness of the White Swan, but also the evil and ambition of the Black Swan. Nina realized that the newcomer Lisa would be her greatest competitor, as she was extremely seductive and flamboyant. Even the teacher praised Lisa as the best candidate to perform the Black Swan. Nina's performance, on the other hand, conveyed a delicate beauty. If they were selecting a dancer for the White Swan, she would be the best choice. But once Nina transformed into the Black Swan, her strengths would become her burden. Nevertheless, Nina still refused to give up. Even with her injured toes, she didn't dare slack off. The next day, Nina took the initiative to approach the teacher, hoping he would give her a chance. But the teacher said she was too focused on every movement, thus neglecting something more important. Just as Nina felt confused, the teacher suddenly kissed her. Nina was startled by the teacher's action. The next day, when the lead role was announced, Nina thought she surely had no chance to perform because of what happened yesterday. Unexpectedly, she was the one chosen. Soon, the dance company held a press conference. Overnight, Nina went from a timid girl to the center of attention. However, at that moment, she suddenly noticed a woman in the crowd staring intently at her.